has happened again. 3 young people accused of attacking the homeless. Only this time, 2 of the attackers are just 10 years old. Police say together with a 17-year-old, they chased and beat up homeless men in Daytona Beach, Florida, Tuesday night. Criminal defense attorney Lance Richard has experience representing juveniles accused of violent crimes. Let me ask you, this is a disturbing story. How do you defend children who may have beat up on a homeless man?
Well, it is disturbing because you have 2 10-year-olds that are obviously involved with another 17-year-old that apparently did quite a bit of damage to this homeless person. I've seen some pictures of the victim, and it was a fairly violent crime.
Yeah, and in fact, one of the alleged victims described how one of the 10-year-olds actually dropped a cinder block on his face, and he also said that the kids wanted to kill him. He couldn't fight back because they were so young, and he was worried that he would get arrested. What are these boys facing in terms of time?
Again, that's what's disturbing is that these kids really went on the attack and then continued it. What you have to do in these types of cases is look at the motivation behind what's causing this type of action. You know, there's a juvenile justice system set up in place. There's the ability for prosecutors in the state of Florida to charge these young offenders as adults. You know, it's disturbing in that Florida now leads the nation in sending juveniles to prison. And there's just more and more juveniles committing very violent crime in the state.
And, you know, a police officer referred to the boys as disposable kids because their parents actually could not be reached. Is that going to play a role, do you think, in these proceedings?
You know, I don't know. It depends how these kids are charged. But from the news reports that I read this morning, what happened is the children had first appearances, and their custodial guardians or family members failed to appear in court with them. That certainly is a factor in whether they should be released from juvenile detention center, because juvenile detention center can only hold them for 21 days until they're charged or prosecuted.
All right, Lance Armstrong, thanks so much for your time. And let the battle begin. The democratically controlled Senate ignores the president.